Think we're live. Welcome to Oscillators and Percolators on this beautiful Tuesday morning. I think we've got something pretty cool, pretty special today. We've got some Behringer blowout news, and then I think I got a call-in show set up, so we'll let that rip in a little bit, but before that, we'll just go over the news, see if anyone pops in, man. I hope you guys are doing amazing on this Tuesday morning. I don't know if you're on your way to work, you're at work, you're making your kids breakfast, you're in the studio playing some music, but I hope you got a cup of coffee before we begin. Well, I'm wearing my Echo Craft Edition shirt today. Beautiful sweatshirt from Echo Craft, legendary musician. Super good guy, super cool guy, and he's got some good stuff in his store, and I love supporting anybody who's got anything. So, I mean, listen, if any of you guys out there got any stores, any products, anything like that you got a business or you're selling or anything like that, just hit me up in an email, man. Rising tide lifts all boats. You know, I don't mind promoting anybody who's a listener and a subscriber, not even a subscriber, just a fan in general, anybody who wants to be a part, and I'll help you do whatever you got to do, man. What's up, Mutton Wolf? How's it going, man? Good morning. So let me get everything set up here, man, and we'll get this going. So I got a little coffee, what do you call it? Little call-in thing set up. I don't know if anyone's gonna pop in or not, but Mr. Mutton Wolf's here, and then I got we'll go over some crazy Behringer blowout sales, man. Let me know if the stream is coming in clear. Is the music too loud? You guys just let me know. So let me just check everything, make sure my levels are good. All right, music sounds good to me. All right. What are you up to this morning, Mutton Wolf? What's up, Captain Music? Captain, I can never say that name. What's up, Synths in Heaven? Banned on YouTube, man. Nobody's banned on YouTube. You're living in 2020, brother, man. It's 2024. What's up, Banana Rider? How's everything going, man? Everything sounds good, cool. So I figured today we'll just go over there's some crazy Behringer blowout sales, get that gas pumped up, and then I got a Google phone number set up. So we're gonna try and take some calls. So the only thing is when you call in, when you're talking to me, it's like old school talk radio. You will have to turn down your stream. If you're watching, you'll have to turn that off because it's not synced, and then you can listen back later. But when you call in, you have to turn everything down so we don't get any feedback. It's like old school talk radio, you know, like the old, Robert, what's his name, Buddy Norrie, coast to coast style radio. All right, so let's check it over here. Let's check it out. Let's jump on over to our main screen. One moment now, get everything set up. So today we got Behringer dropped synthesizer prices in the US by up to 55%. You can get the Brains module for $79. That's pretty cheap, but that's not all you can get. There's so many crazy deals right now over at Sweetwater, and we'll go check that out this morning because I had my eyes on some things. I was thinking about picking up some synthesizers, and I was moving into the high-end market. I was like, oh, maybe I can afford some of these big daddies. But to be honest with you, I can't afford none of it. So I got to stick with the tried and true Behringer, because we the Behringer bros, baby. You know I love that C15, that NONLINEAR Labs, but I can't get my hands on it. I can't cough up $5,000 for a synthesizer. I'm sorry, I just can't. It's just not in my future or reality. So I gotta live in reality, man. As much as I play in the fantasy world, I have to live a little bit in reality, you know? So let's jump over here to our main screen. We've got, again, welcome to Oscillators and Percolators. If you're here, we got the Behringer synthesizer prices in the US dropped by 55%. Look at this, man. In the past few days, Synth Anatomy, the greatest news website on the internet, reported the UBXA has now dropped price by 15%. What's going on here? Does Behringer know something that we don't know? Is there some type of crash looming or something? I don't know. But we ain't worried about that, man, because we got our music. We survived 2020 to 2024, so we can survive 2024 to 2028, can't we? All right, so In France at Woodbrass, they reduced the price of the UBXA to 23%, by 23%. Now there's big discounts being offered all over the US. We got Model Ds dropping. We got the Behringer 2600 dropping in price. We got Brains, you know, let's just look over here and check it out. Look at this. The Behringer 2600 clone replica of the ARP 2600, the regular black and orange version, some may call it the Christmas tree version, is now only $419. I almost went and bought this yesterday. For no reason at all. I just saw that the price dropped and I said, you know what? I've always wanted one of these. Why don't I go pick it up? 419 bucks. That's like 2 nights in an Airbnb with the missus up north. So I told her, hey baby, cancel the plans the weekend. It looks like it's calling for some rain. But I didn't go get it after. So, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. But I want it. And then we got the gray Meanie and the blue Marvin coming in at $449. I mean, everything I've heard about these two synthesizers, people absolutely love these. Probably this is one of the most loved synthesizer replicas that Behringer released. And nobody's saying that it sounds exactly like the ARP 2600. Okay, so we're changing our view on how Behringer is being marketed. Nobody's saying that the BARP 2600 sounds just like the ARP 2600. That's for the synth snobs. But the BARP 2600 sounds incredible. So incredible that professionals got it in their studios all across the world. They just don't want to admit it. But a lot of people admit it. Even deadmau5 uses the Neutron in the Model D. Come on, man. It's time we stop. It's time we give Uli his praise. And if you just saw the other day, we'll check out the Facebook site in a minute to see if they got any updates for us. What do you guys think, man? Let's keep going. All right. Barely on the market. It's already discounted. They took the legendary clone of the SH1. Or SH5, sorry. It's early in the morning. Give me a break. $599. They dropped that to $519. So you can pick up that beautiful desktop module for $519. If you're listening or if you're a viewer right here, we'll check out yeah, my mom's got a Behringer Neutron too. My mom's got a Behringer Neutron and a Model D. She just gave them to me for Christmas. She was like, Samurai, why did you buy me these weird looking boxes with knobs on them for Christmas? I was like, I don't know. I thought you could use them. They're like decorations. She was like, you know what? Why don't you take them? I was like, thanks, Mom. So by giving Mom a Christmas gift, I got a Christmas gift. I don't know. Is that deceptive or, you know, Mom, I love you. Okay, let's keep going. So we got the MS5, which I got on a pre-order, I do believe. I got to call my Sweetwater rep and check that out. But we got that for $519, 13% off. Now, this is a big one, man. I think everybody should go grab this right now. The Pro 800, the sequential Pro 600 clone. Pro 600, but they added 2 extra voices and a load more. $399, dropped 15% down to $339. What a deal, baby. Come on. Are you kidding me? This one's not such a great deal. Poly D, the Mini Moog clone, okay? But it's got 4 voices of paraphony. The Mini Moog's only got 1, all right? We ain't no fans of the Mini Moog up in Samurai Nation. I think anybody who's got a Mini Moog right now should sell it, go get a Moog Muse, or go get the NONLINEAR Labs C15. My prediction, write it down here, write the date, grab a newspaper. Synth Samurai predicts that NONLINEAR Labs C15 FM epic synthesizer will go down in history as the greatest FM synthesizer ever created. You're hearing it here first. I just feel it in my bones. When I hear that, it gives me the, like Echo says, the fuzzy wuzzy super cuddlies, okay? It gives me the chicken skin, Uncle Jerry chicken skin when he gets that goosebumps from hearing that Oberheim filter sweep, okay? We keep moving. We got the Model D for $229 for a Model D, a Mini Moog clone. And I'll tell you what, I think the Model D sounds 75% the same as the Mini Moog. Not 100, because it ain't, but man, I'll tell you what, if you want an epic bass synthesizer, it can do crazy leads, you need to go pick up a Model D Mini Moog clone for $229. That's 23% off. Where else are you gonna get 23% off? You can't get 23% off anywhere these days. Okay? Thank you, Uli. Once again. Then we keep rolling. We got the Crave, the Moog Mother 32 clone with a different chip. 30 bucks off, 15%. $199 down to $169. That's a crazy deal. The TD3 modded out SR, the Roland TB303 Devilfish clone. Now this is something everybody just gotta go buy it right now. $249. They dropped that down to $169. Okay? Me and the missus went out the other night. I had a beer. I had 2 beer. She had 1 beer. I had some Memphis dry spice chicken wings, and she had a burger with blue cheese, and it came to like $92. Okay? So right there, 92 times 92 is basically a TD3. That's my math. 92 plus 92 is a TD3. Okay? That's what you got. And you can get the black or you can get the Devilfish color. We got the Model 15, $299, baby, coming in at $279. That one's not even, people don't even got that yet, and they already dropped the price by 20 bucks. Uli, come on, man, what do you know? You know something we don't know. All right, then we got the Pro 1 Sequential Pro 1 clone. Drop that by, what's that? 70 bucks, 26% off. Pick that up for $219. We got the Moog Taurus V1 clone. Oh my God, $249 down to $199? And now if anybody hasn't tried the Behringer Toro, go listen to some demos on this thing. One guy wrote me, he's like, I just picked up the Toro with the Kumar pedals, and he's like, I turned it on, and my neighbor came over, and he thought there was an earthquake. The house was shaking that much. That's how much bass that Behringer put into that Toro. I think I'm gonna probably pick up one of those Toros. How much coffee? We got some coffee right here. Look at that, see-through mug. Let me know if the music's too loud. We'll keep going. All right, we got the Mono Poly. Now this one here, to me, this is the best deal of them all. By far the best deal of them all. Korg Mono Polys, 18% off, $5.99. You can pick that up for $4.89. I got the Mono Poly right here, okay? Right here, look, see if I can show you. Look at this, I got the Mono Poly right here, baby. This thing for $4.89, or what'd they say? How much is it? $4.89? I don't think you can go wrong with that. Everybody should go buy this now. I was trying to get Echo to buy one yesterday. I was like, Echo, you need to buy a Mono Poly immediately, brother. This is a sale that ain't gonna last. Go pick up your Mono Poly. He's like, I got no room. I was like, make room, baby. Make room. That's our motto. I never want to hear any samurai be like, I got no room. Make room. Make room. Get rid of some of that junk. All right? Make room. Get rid of some of that junk, baby. Make some room. All right. Yeah. If I had this on, I would listen. I'll do this later on, man. I'll turn this on for it. Anyways, let's keep rolling. See what else we got. I think that might be it, but we don't. Oh, yeah. Then we got all the Euro rack stuff. I mean, look at the prices on the Euro. Oh, I got to switch screens. Hold on. Yeah. Look at the prices on the Euro rack stuff. Absolutely insane. You want to get into modular? Why wouldn't you just start with Behringer? You know? You have to. Now, let's get over here and just see, because you always want to back up what you're saying. Look at this. UBXA $799. Behringer Proton $399. UBXA 16 voice keyboard $1,199 for 16 pure analog voices, polyphonic aftertouch, 8 atrophy voices, 512 user preset slots, 2 LFOs, 32 oscillators, baby. Buy Timbrel. Come on, 1,100, 1,200 bucks. All right, we got the regular price on the Edge. We got the Behringer Pro Mini Hybrid, $99. We got the Behringer Pro 800, $339. Look, I'm telling you, it's all true. This is Sweetwater right now, all in stock. Behringer MS5 37 key, $519. That's probably the best deal. That and the Mono Poly, the MS5. But this is also the best deal. Behringer 2600. Lots of early birds in the chat, man. What do you guys think? What is Behringer doing with this blowout sale? They getting ready to release a ton of synths. They need to make room for some inventory. Stock just went down. Uli needs the cash. Yeah, maybe Uli needs cash. But guess what? Stock's rebounded today. All the sharks pulled out their money. Then all the little fish pulled out their money. All the sharks bought back in. Boom. There you go. That's how the stock market works. All rigged, as per usual. Just as rigged as the NFL, the NBA, the MLB, and the NHL. All fake sports. The only real sport is WWE wrestling because they actually tell you they're fake. This is the Synth QVC, baby. You got that right. All right, we got the Poly D coming in at $569. Look at this, man. Behringer DeepMind 12, $799. Wasp, $179. All right, these are all crazy deals, man. But I think this is a great deal, too. $229 for the Model D. Let's see if it's in stock. If this is in stock right now, you guys should all go buy this right now. Everybody in this chat should go buy a Model D if you don't got one. 229 bucks. Don't even say it. Everybody here can afford $229. This here, I got it up there. Let me show you so you don't know I'm blowing smoke up your horn. Look, Model D right there. Neutron right below it. Monopoly right here. Mini Freak right here. Some twerp in the comments the other day was like, look at this fake guy. He doesn't even got a studio. He doesn't even play music. He's just a green screen cowboy. I'm like, no, man, I actually do have some synthesizers. I do play music. Although it's not the best, it is music. I still make sounds. You paid $350. I think I paid a lot too, man, but $229. And I think, let's go back. I think another crazy deal here. We're going to open the phone lines up in a second. You guys can call in. We'll see how this works. It's a total beta test. Look at this, man. Monopoly. Is that in stock? This is the best deal. $489. Back ordered. Too late, fellas. You blew it. Echo bought them all. I bet Echo's an entrepreneur, man. He went and bought probably 6 or 7 of these. And he's probably going to put them all up on Reverb so we can get a Moog Muse. Listen, if you want to do this now, if you want a Moog Muse, go buy a ton of these. Put them up on Reverb for $10 under the regular price, and you'll have your Moog Muse in no time. That's a great deal on the Monopoly. Look at that. Over 100 bucks, 110 bucks off. This should have been a gas station episode, not oscillators and percolators. But the coffee's kicking in now. You guys, what do you want to do? You want to open up the phone lines? Do a beta test? See how it works? Might be totally crazy, but who cares? This is live TV. I'm going to open up the phone lines. I'll just flip over here. All right, I'm gonna throw the phone number up. All I ask you guys is do me a favor. Wait till the person hangs up, and then it's just kind of luck of the draw, whoever can dial the number first. Because I think the way I set it up and tested last night, if you dial while I'm talking, it starts beeping and everything. So let's give it a shot. All right, I'm gonna throw the phone number up. Anybody wants to call, the rules are you have to turn all the volume off on your stream and close your eyes like you're calling in talk radio, because the video won't match because there's latency, all right? So when you call in, you can hear me talking to you, and then we'll just go it that way. So I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna throw the number up. Let's see who's the first caller. Here we go. There's the number. Call in, let's talk about it. Behringer, gas, synth addiction, the Moog Muse, the number's up. Who's gonna be the first to call in? Let's see it. Let's see what we got. Bum, 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 bum. Waiting for the first call to come in on my live stream. On my live stream. So, waiting for the first call. What? All calls charged at $49? No way. If that's true, I'm in big trouble. Yeah. These calls are free, man. Who's gonna be the first to call in? Phone lines are open. Oh, we got a call coming in. Let's take it.
From Captain Energy.
Captain Energy, you are live, my brother. What's happening?
No way. What's up, my man? How are you?
How's it going, brother? Welcome to Oscillators and Percolators live morning call-in show, my friend. What's happening?
Dude, so I was the first one in. That's insane.
Dude, you're the first caller. You're the first one in. Congratulations. History has been made. The Oscillators and Percolators open line is now ready to go. What's on your mind, my brother? We got lots of things to talk about. We got Behringer, we got the Moog Muse. Tell me what you're thinking.
Dude, did you see the open box specials at Sweetwater?
No, were they even cheaper than the new ones?
Yeah, $10.79 for the new UBX.
Are you serious?
UBXA. Dead serious, yes.
What are you saying? $1,079 for the keyboard UBXA? All right.
Yeah, $100 off, $120 off. For buying, that's a lot of times you got to check on the right when you buy. Underneath there, they'll say like demo model. Their demo models are ones like someone bought, didn't like, sent it back. They're brand new machines, and they're like $100 off a lot of times. They had a week ago. They might even have it right now. I didn't look today, but the MPC Pro, the big one, you know, the $2,500 one for $2,000.
Are you serious?
Dead serious. I almost bought one.
Damn, dude. I tell you what, I'm so fired up to get some gear. I just got to really calibrate my mind because there's so many new stuff out that I was almost getting sprung to go out and drop $3,500 and I had to pull the reins back on that Synth Mustang. What do you think?
Oh, yeah. I don't know, man. That's 3,500 is kind of steep.
Yeah, I think we got to stick around the Behringer range. The Behringer range is reality, you know.
My biggest synth is my Montage. I have a Montage M that was 3,500. That's my like main, like, you know, big machine type thing. But I mean, the rest, everything else is Behringer. We got some Yamaha. I got some Korg. I got some everything.
What's your prized possession? What's the number one you got?
Dude, you know, one is something crazy. My Desert Island synth.
Yeah.
There are two actually. One would be my MPC Key 61 because it does everything.
Yeah.
You know, or my Yamaha CS1X, which is from 1996.
Wow, dude, that's crazy.
It's the first synth I bought after my house burned down.
That is
I
amazing.
lost everything, and I bought it. I just got a job for a record label, and that was like my first synth that I bought after that whole thing. Dude, I was gonna say okay. So I don't know if you've been to my channel at all, but I'm on YouTube too, and we should definitely do something sometime.
What's the YouTube name? Is it just your title?
Captain Energy Music. Yeah.
Throw it in the chat before we go, because we'll try to get some more calls in. What synth are you gassing for the most right now?
What am I getting? Oh, right now? Oh,
yeah.
God.
Money is no object. Money is no object.
Money's no object. I've been thinking of getting myself one of the, what's it called? I can't think of the name. It's the Korg.
What, the SE version? The wave states and the...
Yeah, the one, no, I can't remember which one. I have to look it up. I'm sorry, my brain just died.
Come on, baby, you got gas. Come on, it'll come to you. Come on.
I would love to get a Korg Triton, actually. Like, I wish they'd bring out a new model of like an updated Korg Triton for real.
I think they're going to be coming out with some new Korg models. I'm gut feeling the Prologue Mark II's coming, and I think they're going to do a remake of the King Korg as well. King Korg Morpheus. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Oh, it's the Nautilus. That's the one.
Oh, the Nautilus.
Yeah, that seems like a pretty dope machine. So right now I got to get rid of some stuff. I'm overloaded right now. I got like way too, like, can't move in the room since, you know. So it's like. And 808 day, don't forget that. That's Thursday, just so you know. All right.
We'll get that. And listen, man, throw your hit me up in an email. We'll work something out. And man, just throw your YouTube in the chat. And thanks for calling, man. Made history. You're the first,
I'll talk
baby.
To you later.
All right, brother.
Be safe, man. Take care. Have a good day. Thanks
take it easy.
for the call. Bye.
All right, man. All right, lines are open. Anyone else want to call in? That's Captain. How do we say it? Captain Energy Music. Okay, now I got it. I love that. Captain Energy Music. Absolutely fantastic, man. So the lines are open. So like he was just saying, we're over here on the Behringer site, man. They've got open box deals. How did we get to the open box deal? Let me jump on over here and see, man. Hold on. Jumping over, we got the open box deal. Let me get this chat out of the way. Oh, we got another call coming in.
Call from
Jay Wojtek.
All right. What's happening, man? You are online. Turn down your YouTube music so we don't get any feedback. What's happening? You are live on Oscillators and Percolators.
That's incredible. Synth Samurai.
Hey,
Love
brother.
your channel. I'm calling straight from Warsaw.
Warsaw,
love
Poland.
your channel. Yes, sir.
Welcome,
yes,
man.
Sir.
So what's on your mind?
Well, the news is coming tomorrow together with Black Percons.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I got my dream studio here. I got everything. So
what do you got? What do you got in the studio? Give us a rundown.
I got Fender Rhodes.
Yeah.
I got Prophet 10.
Ooh.
I got Minimoog Model D.
Yeah.
I got the Black Voyager.
Oh, are you serious?
I got the North Stage. I got the Yamaha. I got everything.
Oh, baby, you got the epic battleship.
Yeah, I got all the Electron setup. I mean, Octatrack and Digitact too. Well, I just love your channel, Doc. I don't know what to say.
Hey, man, listen, thanks for calling in. Listen, tell me what synthesizer are you gassing for right now, if you could have any one?
Well, if I could have, the only one I'm guessing is the Honor Clavinet D16 original from like
Ooh.
60s and 70s.
Oh man,
Yeah,
that's
because
amazing.
like I'm saying, the news is coming tomorrow, so I'll make video and tag you in it.
Oh yeah, man,
So you
make the
can-
video, send me an email. My email is always in the description. Send a video, man, and I'll show it on the channel because there's a bunch of samurais who are picking up the Muse. I'd love to see it. All right, baby, thank you for calling in, man. Warsaw, Poland.
Yeah.
All
Free
right.
your mind and your ass will follow. Thank you.
All right, brother, you take it. Have a good day.
Have a good day. Thank you.
Yep. All right, phone lines are open. Who else wants to get on the show this morning, man? That's two epic callers. We got Warsaw, Poland. This is international, the open line, the Synthesizer open line. I was going to call it Synthesizer's Anonymous call-in show, but why not just do, someone sent me an email this morning and said, hey, why don't you do Oscillators and Percolators morning call-in show? Someone's driving to work, they want to call in, they can call in. Phone lines are open, 413-279-4344. Oscillators and Percolators morning show. Yeah, so while we're waiting for a call, let's jump on over here and check out. I want to see that deal on the open box. How do I get to the open box on Sweetwater? Anybody know? Bundles, price drops, demos. That's what we do. We'll go over to the demos here. And let's check out. We got a call coming in.
From
Hayes. Hello, Hayes, my baby. You're on Oscillators and Percolators, baby. We are live. Can you hear me?
I sure can. Can you hear me? How are you doing?
Hey, what's up, my brother? How you doing?
I'm doing okay, doing as well as I can. I hope everybody's doing well out there.
Yeah, one of the legendary samurais, man. Hayes Anderson from the Legend series Kumite, brother. So, dude, what's on your mind this morning? What are you feeling?
Well, I just wanted to, I thought about it just now. You know what? This week is 808 Day coming up on Thursday. 2 days, actually.
Yep.
My math is right. My date math's terrible. So we got that. I'm wondering what the RD8 is going for right now. Before we talk about that, though, people remember there's two versions of the RD8 out there. And I think Behringer messed up the first time with the first one. They, the individual outs,
Yep.
the phases reverse on them. And there's something else as well. I got the Mark II. So you just make sure that you know the difference between the two and which one to look for when you're looking for them, because it can be kind of confusing to find this one.
Well, I'm jumping over here right on the Sweetwater site, my boy, and we got $319 for the RD8 Mark II. I mean, is there a better deal for an 808 than $319?
If you get it from somebody used for cheaper.
Yeah, used even cheaper. But that's still a crazy deal. Well, I guess it's $30 off. But man, do you have the RD8?
I sure do. The RD8, the RD9, and let me see if I can get a better reception.
Yeah, a little bit choppy, but this is a beta stream, man. So we're dealing with it. It's all good. You just got to listen carefully. We can hear, no problem.
They are fantastic drum machines. Let me tell you.
Oh, that's better. Yeah. My buddy had an RD8. We went and played it at, when I visited home last time. And dude, I was so blown away when they turned that on. It was absolutely shocking how much that boomed.
Yeah. The Roland Boutiques are fantastic too, but they're completely different beasts. You know, they have different pros, different strengths.
Yep.
Then again, the one thing I want to point out to everybody is with the boutiques, you don't have to touch the knobs. You can use MIDI CC if you can, you know, to control everything. And that's an option that's out there.
Yeah. Dude, the Behringer boutiques, like if you're just getting into synthesizers and you don't really know, because like, you know, when we see stuff like the Moog Muse and the Polybrute 12 and everything plus, you know, $1,500, it's pretty intimidating if you're like, oh, I do want to try this, but man, Behringer with these modules, and if you just get a Behringer swing or a Turia key step, you can have a lot of fun with the sequencer and a couple modules, can't you?
Absolutely. That's how I got started, was with the Korg Volcas, actually. And to me, the Roland Boutiques were premium compared to that. Like I was like, oh, can I really step up to these? Should I really do it?
Yeah. And dude, the Volcas are an epic gateway into synthesizers too.
They are. Someone said, I think it was Synth Seeker. He said people will get tired of the Volcas, and it's true. You do get kind of tired, but you'll come back to them.
But the thing is, you do get tired, because I had the Volca bass for a bit, and I was like, man, this blew my mind. But what it does is it gives you that fever to to get more or expand or get something a little bit bigger, you know?
It does, but I would say try to hang on to that before you give into that fever. Try to milk out as much as you can, because I did kind of move on from the Vocas to like, let's say, to the boutiques, to even bigger synths, and kind of passing the smaller ones by and realizing I didn't really milk everything out of that thing that I could have.
Yeah, that's a good point, man, because I had the Volca bass and I gave it to a friend of mine when he visited, and I also felt the same. I was like, man, I really don't think I did everything I could have, 'cause the Volca bass is pretty friggin' awesome for a bass synth.
It really is. Like, if you have the ability to kind of have these things and kind of hang on to them safely, store them away somewhere, with the batteries outside of them,
Yeah.
then I highly recommend people hang on to these things, because they're just great little tools to have around. Now, don't go back and rush and get the Volca bass, but one of the things I discovered real quick, just to give you an idea of what I'm talking about here, is the octave knob on the Volca bass. It is so incredibly fun to use the Volca bass as a solo lead synthesizer.
Okay.
And just kind of play a few notes and tweak the octave knob.
Dude,
it makes those octave jumps beautiful. Oh, go ahead.
I put the Volca bass through the guitar pedals I got here, and I put it through the I'm telling you, anybody who wants to add effects to their synths, these Digitech pedals are insane. They're so,
you got the right ones.
Yeah, the Polera, the Obscura, and the Nautila are absolutely crazy pedals, and you could, I don't know now, but I picked them all up for I got the Polera for $89, brand new.
Dude, it probably didn't come in the box, correct?
Came in the box, brand new, right from Digi. Wow. There was a sale on Pro Audio. I can't remember the site, Pro Audio something, and it was like one of those flash sales, and it was like $89. I was like, well, bam, me and my buddy got one. So listen, Hayes, what are you gassing for right now before we switch up the call? What synth do you
really?
Come on.
Nothing right now, because you're talking to someone who has way too much stuff.
All right.
If I could, though, if there is one thing I could get, I'm not kidding, I would probably get the Behringer System 55. Not trying to be a Behringer bro right now.
Dude, I love that thing. I'm not even modular. I almost just bought it because it looks so epic.
It's like $1,800 right now.
And I heard there's a video out there. I did it a while back. If you go on my channel and type Behringer System 55, I showed a couple videos of a dude who had the Behringer System 55, I think, with the old model, the Moog one. And man, he was like, this thing is pretty much dead on. Dead on.
Kent Spong, before I go, Kent Spong, he's here on YouTube, great guy, does repairs, he's in England. He got a Behringer System 55, and he loves it, but he said he was kind of irked because it was totally uncalibrated.
Really?
And well, I will say this, look, that's part of Behringer's quality or whatever, where they cut costs, whatever. And if you're in the modular, you should be calibrating that stuff yourself anyways. So
you do have the ability to fix that even if you got it uncalibrated, right?
Oh, it's just a matter of there's trim pots on the reverse side of on the PCBs, and you just have to, adjust them to taste.
Sweet, man. Listen, throw me your phone number in the Discord. And
will do. And
then I'll hit you up for a go live. Like the way I was talking to Machines One the other day, and I said the way I do the go lives, if you've seen them, where it's like the vertical side by side. If I get in the mood, I'll just shoot you a message, and I'll be like, hey, bro, you want to go live in 10, 15 minutes? And if you're down, we'll just gear it up like that. And then if not, I'll just keep shooting you messages every blue moon. And if we catch each other, we'll just do a go live. You into that?
Absolutely. I'll be on the lookout for that.
Awesome, Hayes. Great talking to you, brother, man. You have a great day.
You too. Thanks, everybody.
All right,
thanks, Synth Samurai.
All right, baby. Take it easy.
Kumite.
Kumite, baby. For life. All right. Phone lines are open. Anybody else want to give a call in? I got about 15 minutes before I got to head into the salt mine and make some cheese so I can hopefully pick up a Moog Muse. But yeah, man, while we're waiting for a call to come in, look at this. I think I'm going to go get this. It might sound crazy. Great call, Hayes, man. That's 3 great callers so far, man. What an absolute honor and a pleasure to have this ability now, just to have people call in via the internet right into the stream live and have a chat. And I think every Tuesday morning I'll probably do the call-in show, and Monday morning we'll do the just the regular oscillators and percolators. But the call-in show is fun, man. Maybe I'll do an evening call-in show where we're a little more fired up. We'll see. Who knows, man? Live guests, yep, we'll do it all. All right, so look at this, man, $319. And this thing is gigantic. I wish they could show you how big this bad boy really was. Let me get the phone line up if anyone's still looking. We got 413-279-4344. Call in to the Oscillators and Percolators Morning Synthesizer Coffee Show. Open line. We're talking about Behringer. We're getting all gassed up before work because we're all about to head into that salt mine and put in some hours so we can put some digital digits in our bank account. And then we can, what's up, Inky? Give us a call if you want to talk about the MPC. Put some digital cheese in that bank account so we can pick up these synthesizers, man. RD9, let's check out the RD9. How much is the RD9 going for? Again, call in number 413-279-4344. 413-279-4344. All right, let's check out how much the RD9 is going for. RD9. We got the RD9. I mean, maybe I'll just buy both of these. Should I just buy both? $329, that would bring me up to $640 for probably two of the greatest drum machines of all time. I don't know. It's a tough call, man. But I'll tell you what, the RD9 looks absolutely beautiful. That is a friggin' beautiful synthesizer. I don't know what this shirt's made of, Echo, man, but I'm sweating. I'm sweating, brother. All right, the RD9. Let's head on over. Anybody else wants to call in? 413-279-4344. And just remember, when you call in, turn down your YouTube and just do it like we're exactly doing a radio show, man. Exactly like a radio show. Yeah, 909 clone. 413-279-4344. I know you paid full price. Too bad, so sad, man. But you can get, you know what? If you paid full price last week, send it back and then rebuy it. There ain't no shame in that. Send it right back and wait a minute. Gaslight BC Media, you got a Moog Muse coming in? Are you serious? Oh, man. Everybody I know has got a Moog Muse. This is crazy. Let me get the tunes back on here while we're waiting for a call. I use Soundstripe for my music here. It's royalty-free music. And yeah, there we go. So yeah, anybody? We got about 10 minutes left. If you want to get any more callers in before the day ends, let's throw it up here. Here we go, 413-279-4344. Like I said yesterday, we were talking about the NONLINEAR Labs C15. Someone told me, Samurai, if you want to get a hold of that thing, all you got to do is contact the fellas. They'll set you up on a payment plan or a rent-to-own or something like that. And I was like, listen, brother, I don't play the rent-to-own game. I don't put things on credit cards. I try to do everything cash. If I can't afford it, I don't get it. So like I was telling a couple people yesterday, I got about, this is what I got going on in the Synth Bank. I should get something up on the screen. I got a Sweetwater gift card for like $6.79. I got an MPC that's worth about $500 that I got to sell. I got my Synth Bank account. I got to check with the accountant to see what that's at because I had to buy a bunch of stuff out of that. Also, I believe my Sonicware Liven Ambient Zero on the flight from Japan yesterday should be in Synth Samurai's studio today. So when I get home from work, I got to work late tonight till about 9 o'clock. Maybe after work, I'll mess around, maybe do a live stream, open box, but I'm going to do an outdoor where I sit in the grass with that thing and play it. Someone said they were disappointed that there were no frog sounds on it, but someone said you can upload some frog sounds on your own, so that's cool. Let's go over here and check out if there's any other news on Synth Anatomy. Let's check it out real quick. Again, call in. Few more callers left to come in. 413-279-4344. Well, we jump over here. Actually, I can do it this way, I think. Let me try something. I got everything set up here, man. I got the works. If I go like this, hold on now. If I open this window, where is it? Bow, 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 bow. Bow, bow, bow. Thought I had it. Guess I don't now. All right, so anyways, we'll jump back over here. Oh, there we go. So we got the Synth Anatomy. Let's see if we got any news coming in final before I gotta go get dressed for work. We got the Vaporwave synth, the Finger Sonic and Analog Fusion, Sysnet FM synthesizers. And Synth Anatomy really uses a lot of friggin' bandwidth. What else we got? MIDI focus modules, We got Creative Spiral Analog Core sound set for the third wave, another absolutely insanely expensive synthesizer. Oh, the Behringer RS9. Very cool. Let's check that out. That's coming in cheap too, I think. Look at that. That's very cool. If I was into modular, I'd get that. That's pretty cool. All right, jump back here. All right. We're going to clue up the show here in about 5 minutes. Call in 413-279-4344. Anybody want to get a last call in before we head off to work? I'll tell you right now, as far as gas goes, the Moog Muse, the Polybrute 12, the Polybrute 6, the Matrix Brute, and that NonLinear Labs C15. Get that off there. Synth Anatomy jacks my bandwidth. It's so crazy. So many ads on that site. Awesome news site, but not good for streaming. Yeah, so I'm gassing for the C15 NonLinear Labs synthesizer, dude. That thing, I think, is going to go down in history as one of the greatest FM synthesizers of all time. It's such a sleeper. They've been developing that for years. I think I don't know, I should go check how many years, but it's been years because it kept showing up at NOM, showing up at Super Booth. And finally, you go watch Anthony Marinelli's video with Manny Fernandez, the sound designer on that thing. And man, the expressivity and live performance functionality with the pedals, the double ribbon, touch ribbon, and then the insane modulation that thing has. I just think it's one of the greatest synthesizers ever created. And people have been arguing with me. They're like, no, that isn't, this isn't. I got an email from a guy this morning, and I woke up right out of bed, popped open the email, see if any samurais had any updates for me, because people send me updates, news, ideas, show ideas. If you got any ideas, send them on over. And they said, he has about 40 synthesizers in his studio. He picked up, I think he's had the NonLinear Labs for 2 years now, the C15. And he was kind of encouraging me to maybe go and put it on a payment plan and get it. And he said, of all of his 40 synthesizers, the C15 is the most breathtaking, inspiring synthesizer in his whole studio. And he gave me a rundown of them. Maybe I'll go over later. What's up, Kevin Stay? What's happening? Yeah, the Waldorf STVC is something I got to get too. We should check that video out. Let me see. Hold on. Let me go see Waldorf. Because this is the one you told me to get. Let's go see. Hold on a second. Now I'm going to pull it up. Waldorf STVC. This one here is supposed to be pretty friggin' awesome. I think. Let's check out.
Hi, I'm Daniel Fisher.
All right, let's jump on over. We got old Danny boy.
Here at Sweetwater Sound, and today I have the Waldorf STVC.
YouTube setting my quality settings to 360p. If you out of your mind, baby, we only watching 1080p. I'm thinking about adding this to my setup. Kevin Stay recommended. I've been watching a bunch of videos on it. It's about $999 new, and a string synthesizer with a vocoder, but it's got these crazy freeze features and looping. It's pretty friggin' awesome. Does it have MIDI, but you have to get an external module from it? Like, yeah.
It's a combination of their previously released Streichfett string machine, which came in a box, no keys, and now they've added a vocoder, and you have solo sounds that you can play over the top of it. It's also got really nice effects. In particular, the reverb is really sweet. And the keyboard, it's a 4-octave, 49 key. You got velocity and...
So there's. I know you're just saying it's a string, because I said the same thing when Kevin recommended to me. He He recommended it, and I went and watched it. I should do the Shoebridge if I got time. What is it? 909. All right, I got 5 minutes.
The aftertouch, and aftertouch can be assigned to various things in here, as well as the pitch and mod wheel. And there's a pretty cool tweak section in here. And it basically recreates the string and ensemble sounds that you remember from the 70s and early 80s. And it does all that really well, but it also has enough synthesizer components, for example, a low-pass filter with resonance, and you can sweep that resonance with controllers to include the modulation wheel. All
right, let's check out the freeze feature, because that's what's more interesting. Where is he? Timmy Shoebridge, freeze feature. Don't give me an ad! Ooh.
If you're sharing a hotel room with friends,
no, never.
You're also sharing a...
I don't share hotels with friends. We get separate rooms. We're grown. All right, where's the freeze feature?
We've got 5 slots in our mod matrix where we can modulate parameters of the synthesizer.
Oh, we got a call coming in. Hold on.
Banana Rider.
Banana Rider, what's happening, my brother? Welcome to Oscillators and Percolators. You're the last caller today. What's on your mind?
What's good, Samurai?
Hey, what's happening, man?
Oh, you know. Hey, Banana Rider, but you know, to the Synth Kumite brothers, it's Juice.
Oh, Juice, baby. You know, Juice. Yeah, just going by what came up on the thing there.
Long-time listener, first-time caller.
Kumite legend as well, my brother. Long-time listener, first-time caller. Listen, what's on your gas radar these days, man? Because that's what we want to know. What do you got? What are y'all fired up about?
I just literally ordered the RD9 last night.
Oh, are you serious?
Before the discounts, but it was a reverb deal, so it's all good.
Yeah, man, I bet if you call your rep and you say, dude, you guys just threw this thing on sale this morning. Come on, refund me. Give me $20 credit or whatever it is.
You know, it was a reverb deal, so it's chill, but, you know, in the box is nice. But I got the 808, got the 101, the 303. Oh. Didn't even mean to be this way, but Behringer got me with those clones.
Oh, dude, listen.
I'm building an army.
How much does the 808 bang?
It's fat, but not as intuitive. I like, you know, I got a powerful drum machine here, but the 909 was just like, man, looks like I can really get in tune with that.
Oh, and it looks amazing, the 909.
Those clicky clacky keys.
Oh, yeah. The big Commodore 64 buttons, man.
Yep, old school. So what's on your gas radar? You really going for that C15?
No, man, I can't do it. That's just dreaming, man. I'm just dreaming. Listen, I got some dreams. My dreams involve the Polybrute 12, the Moog Muse, I think the Polybrute 6 used is very doable. So that's kind of I'm in the range now where I've saved up about $1,600, right? So I got $1,600 of guilt-free cheese that I can spend, but I can't be venturing. Dude, it's so crazy how a $3,500 synthesizer like the Moog Muse come out, and I'm just like, you know what? Screw it. It's like
I think it's the time to sneak under the radar to get those used deals.
Yeah, dude. I think right now, what do you think of the Polybrute 6? Have you ever played it?
Nope. Saw the Matrix Brute. Yeah. Wasn't really too excited about it. Polybrute looks cool.
Some people love the Matrix Brute, and some people are like, meh. It's weird. I feel like that's Arturia. Some people, it's like, I don't like it. Some people are like, I love it. It's strange. But nobody ever says, I don't like the sound of a Moog, do they? Except for that stupid Labyrinth.
It's Moog.
Oh, I say Moog too, man. All the Brits say Moog. It's Moog, isn't it?
Yep, it's Moog for sure.
I think it would have been cooler if Bob Moog said, hey, the company's Moog. You know, it's not Moog.
I don't know what's up with that. But I do got some Behringer tea.
What do you got?
So I think that, because I picked up a 101 like last month.
Yep.
The MS one.
Yep.
And they're doing Mark II.
Yeah.
I've been hearing rumors about Mark II, but I feel like it's just time that everyone's coming out with their Mach 2, Mach 3 of all these things, and that's probably why the Behringers are selling all these things at a discount price.
I'm wondering the same thing, dude. I'm thinking that, I mean, it could be coincidence that everything's getting pretty wonky worldwide at the minute financially, but also Behringer's got so many synthesizers in the pipeline that they're probably working on Mark IIs as well. Like you said, they're probably also in the background updating all the originals. And I think you might be right, man. I think we might be getting ready for a Mark II tsunami. What do you think?
Yeah, cleaning out the closet, ready for an update. I don't know what they can do more with, like, 808 updates. That's what people are talking about. But
I mean, I think the thing everybody's waiting for is the Lindrum clone. Everybody wants that Lindrum clone. Will you get that if it comes out?
Lindrum, they got those clicky clacky keys, man.
I know, and it's got the sliders. I mean, if they make it, I just hope that they do the Lindrum and do a little more. You know, that's what I want Behringer to start, because when they went and did the Pro 800, they added 2 voices. You know what I mean? So, and they fixed the envelopes. I like when Behringer adds value to a clone. Like when they did the Poly D, they made it 4-voice paraphonic, where the Model D is just like 1 note. You know.
What's really on my gas radar is that Prophet 16, Pro 16, the Prophet 5 clone.
Oh.
And then they're making it stereo for sure.
Yeah.
No one said so, but I think they have to.
They're going to make that stereo. They'd be crazy not to make it stereo. And they got the PPG clone coming. They got the Jupiter clone coming. They got the Juno clone coming. They got them all coming. But you know what? I was talking to Echo the other day, and we are really hoping that the DeepMind X or DeepMind 2 or DeepMind, whatever they're going to call it, comes, man, because I feel like they can build off the DeepMind platform and bring out something real. They could, because that's an original, right? So they could really blow the socks off with a DeepMind Mark II.
It really it was slept on. I think it was like marketed as a beginner synth, but you can get like Juno noises, Jupiter noises, Prophet noises. It's really crazy what you can do with the DeepMind.
Man, a 12 voice with for like $660 new or something like that. I mean, all they really got to do is update the screen. Synth. It ain't no beginner synth, I don't think. Everyone I hear who got it loves it. So
yeah, not anymore. My eyes are open.
Yeah. What about the DeepMind 6 for a 6-voice at like what you can probably pick that up for like $500 or something?
But I think the key bed is bigger on the DeepMind 12, right?
Yeah, I think it's bigger synth.
Because that's worth the extra couple dollars.
For sure, man. All right, listen, Juice Baby, I got to take off now. I got to get to work, but man, appreciate you the last caller today. You made history. All right.
Hey, it's a good day for a good day.
It's a good day
all
for
the
a good day,
brothers.
Man. Yeah, you go out there and make some cheese so we can pick up some more synthesizers, all right?
I'm here right now. I'm on break.
All right, baby, you take it easy.
All right, take care.
All right, dude.
Peace, y'all.
All right, that's the call-in show for today. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. I think it was an absolute super success. I think that everything worked perfectly. Now we've got a new SKU to the Synth Samurai Productions Network. We got a call-in show, old school radio style, super fun. If I get home tonight, I might even do a That Synth Show call-in show or a Synthesizers Anonymous, a Synth Addiction support group show or something like that. But you guys are amazing. I appreciate you guys spending your morning with me, having a coffee with me. It's an absolute pleasure as always. And I just want you to know I'm totally humbled that you guys even come here and listen to my nonsense. Yeah, but it's an absolute pleasure. So you guys have a great day. Enjoy. This is Oscillators and Percolators, quickly becoming one of my favorite shows because it gets me fired up in the morning. All right, so that's that. Take it easy. Slow.